plot.
A substitute teacher in Columbus, Ohio, faces serious charges. Police say she tried to pay one of her students to shoot and kill her husband.
This particular teacher was attempting to groom this young person into committing murder.
Authorities say 44-year-old Stephanie Demetrius offered the teenager $2,000, allegedly paying a $250 down payment, texting the boy that her husband worked from home and providing times when their 4 kids wouldn't be there. But the alleged plot was foiled when the boy's mom saw details in his phone and called police.
We're unsure of the specific reason as to why this teacher chose this particular student. This was a situation where the parent was able to capture.
So the only thing I can think of is that this must have been a student that, because you're not gonna, it doesn't matter who it is, what it is. If you're going to ask someone to try to off somebody else, you actually think they're gonna do it. Like, you have to think that they're gonna do it. That's why you're gonna literally come out of pocket to pay this person. So you really think that this student of yours was capable of offing somebody? And what did your husband do that prompted you to want to try to off him? It got so bad to the point where you wanted a kid to off your husband? Like, you didn't even have the decency to, like, you know, try to actually hire somebody that, you know, could do that. You went and got a child. That is crazy to me. And she's a substitute. Like, she's not even a full-time teacher there. What the hell is wrong? What kind of agency did you come from?
As to why this teacher chose this particular student. This was a situation where the parent was able to capture things inside of this young person's phone to alert authorities.
Investigators claim to have a recorded phone call where the would-be teenage hitman asks if the neighbors would hear the gunfire. Demetrius allegedly responding, "They don't care." In the past, she was accused of trying to stab her husband, set the home on fire, and run him over. In this case, she denies the allegations, questioning the entire story during her first court appearance.
Who is the juvenile involved in this case?
She was.
What the hell? You know who the juvenile involved in this case was. You paid them. Why? And why would they tell you that? So that you can go to them and try to off them too? What the hell? Absolutely not, man. This is crazy. I gotta hear that again. Y'all gonna hear that again? Y'all gotta bear with me. This is crazy.
In the past, she was accused of trying to stab her husband, set the home on fire, and run him over. In this case, she denies the allegations, questioning the entire story during her first court appearance.
Who is the juvenile involved in this case?
She was released on bail and is due back in court next week.
Damn. Shit. I don't even know how you even, like, defend that. Like, that is crazy. That is insane. That is unhinged. Unhinged. So she was charged with 1 count of felony conspiracy to commit a crime. Okay. So yeah, she approached the kid, offering $2,000 to murder her husband. Right now, obviously, we don't have the identity, but the age of the kid isn't really, you know, they haven't revealed that yet. But I mean, yeah, probably Cash App or something like that. But damn. Now, she was taken into custody, right? She is held without bond. She faces charges of conspiracy to commit aggravated murder, and it's an ongoing investigation, and there might be more charges to follow. Like, how does something like this get to this point? And as far as the student is concerned, I mean, you know, that's a very good student. Okay. If the student did come forward, you know, glad he or she didn't do it. right? And I'm more than certain it was a boy who she told to do it. I'm more than certain that that's what it was. If it was a girl, then that's out of pocket. But teachers are supposed to be an example, right? They're supposed to set the example to the kids, not add to the fucking problem. All right. And this is adding to the problem. Insane, man. Insane. I mean, it's like almost every other week, like you see a story of these teachers crashing out. Absolutely insane. And then she gonna ask, who was the kid that did it? Like, the kid that did it. Clearly, like, who else would have done it? Who else? The person that you paid to do it. Come on, man. Absolutely crazy, bro. Absolutely crazy. I had to talk about that with y'all because just certain things just don't make any sense. Certain things just don't make any sense, man. Ridiculous, man. But I just don't understand. I just don't understand what's going on with these teachers anymore. I remember when my teachers, would be happy when all you would do was give them an apple. Now now they hiring you for murder plots. What the hell going on out here? Absolutely crazy, bro. Absolutely crazy. Now, I did see this, and I did want to kind of, I guess, touch on this because, I mean, obviously it's going to affect all of us. But